The game's gone.
Huh?
Game's
It's
gone.
gone.
No.
Give me back the game. I want to see it. Let me see it. Okay.
This seems like a
Ta-da!
Captain Hook thing. Oh,
There
there
we
it
go.
is.
There we go.
Yay.
Exist.
We're good.
Hi, chat. How's it going?
Hey, chat.
Yep.
Now we can get started.
Yeah. What? What?
No, he's not
Oh,
blind.
that's right.
He's he just doesn't. Nobody,
You were
nobody's
fighting
frustrated.
so hard for him.
I fought so hard for that child.
Lunar is not
So
blind,
actually
I am
long.
blind.
You're right to be mad.
I just
You
don't
are.
understand.
And we're talking to this kid now.
You.
I-
Ooh.
You. I think we're actually done talking to him. Don't we need to go back to the stadium?
Oh, that's right.
But
Yeah.
my face is ready. Let me talk to the child.
Bye, Dave.
Let me
Strider.
talk. Meh.
Oh, that
Fine.
happened pretty quick this time. Ooh, nice. Ooh.
I have made a lot of faces.
Yeah, look
yes.
at you go.
Yeah.
If only there was a hotkey to change them.
I would
Talk to
really
you,
like
too.
one of those, please.
Yeah.
Oh, sad Jay.
He's so sad.
It's okay. I'll make
poor
it
guy.
work.
Cheer him up. Give
Poor
him a
guy.
cookie.
For now.
It's July.
Happy July.
Oh, so it is.
And now the chat can hear me.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my
Saps,
god.
this has happened several times. Saps,
Hey,
come
come
on,
on,
fix
Saps.
something with your
What are your
stream
Yeah,
deck.
is it? No, it's not my stream deck. It's voice mod. Voice mod just
Fix that.
doesn't.
Maybe you should
Oh.
check that before you start streaming.
I have.
Check
but
the
that-
bars moving.
I do,
Unbelievable.
but I don't remember every time. The main problem is like, why does voice mod just go no?
That song. Isn't that the one Lamiwa was singing?
Yeah, you're right. The guitar serenade.
Why is it a piano?
Wow. I'd love to do a show on a stage like this.
I'd come to see that.
Aw.
Aw.
The house is full, and as one, the audience sighs with wonderment. There I am, singing my ballad, rose petals swirling through the air.
Not bad. Wait, aren't you a magician?
Oh, that's right. I was a magician, wasn't I?
What?
Was?
You could be a singer.
Was?
It's fine.
Some dedication.
Aw.
Waha!
Hi.
Oh no.
Waha! If it isn't Miss Trucy, and indeed it is.
Uh-huh.
Uncle Valen!
What exactly are you doing here? I take real responsibility in task undertaken. I am inspecting my equipment of illusion to make sure naught is amiss.
The Lemiwa teleportation illusion. Ooh.
Should anything go wrong, it would reflect poorly upon me and my troop. As I went about my exciting examination, I happened to notice that piano. And I remember that fair lady's melancholy melody.
Hey, Apollo, maybe Uncle Valen can shed some light on this whole thing for us.
No.
Okay.
Bye!
I refuse.
Anything here?
Well, the electronics. It must be sound related.
Doesn't seeing a bunch of machines like this make you want to just fiddle with them? Can I, Apollo, please?
Yes. You absolutely you can.
Aren't the sound designers gonna hate you if you do that?
I want to
It'll
say
be
no,
fine.
but if it messes with Gavin, you know what? Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Mess with
Do
Gavin.
it. Yeah.
Do it. No, no fiddling. You'll break something. It'll be good.
If you're gonna make an omelet, you gotta break some eggs. That's what Daddy always says.
These eggs look kind of expensive.
That's fair. There's a good chance all of this has been read before.
Potentially. I'll take the piano after this.
Yet.
and then I'll pull it there.
Now, that's a big instrument. Case.
That's a case for a contrabass, I think.
Hmm?
You can fit like 20 violins in there, I bet.
It may look like a violin, but it's a completely different instrument.
It's true.
You can fit 5 truces in there, I bet.
Hey! Are you comparing me to an instrument?
I'm comparing
I
you to a
love that
contrarian.
pouty face.
I wonder who left it sitting open like that. Also, yes, we read that before.
You
Okay.
could fit a small person in there.
That's one big piano. I've never actually played one.
Well, maybe you should get Mr. Rudd to teach you sometime.
No good. He can't play either.
Kind of feel bad for the guy now. He tried.
Maybe now's my big chance. Stand back. This could be the debut of a prodigy.
Uh-huh.
Ew.
Did you make that noise just now?
Let's try it again.
That didn't sound so bad. Yeah.
No, there's definitely.
Because you're speaking over the one thing that it sounds bad on.
Oh, shit.
You know, I think something's stuck in the piano.
Oh, good, a third
Camera
body.
shutter.
Yeah. Time to take a look under the hood. Huh. Look, this was stuck between the strings.
Oh, later.
Looks like
That's
some
it,
kind of
later?
switch.
Or that. Someone must have thrown this into the piano.
I'm glad I checked.
Yeah,
could
that-
be for fire, maybe?
Maybe.
Diviners. No,
Oh,
that's
but-
probably useless.
I'm glad you checked that, admittedly.
Yeah, I remember there was something to show up.
Ladder.
Oh, that's the ladder that was used to climb up the stage tower.
Actually, it's a ladder.
Not a moment I'd like to forget anytime soon.
Me neither. I'll never be able to climb another tower without thinking about it, you know?
I'll never be able to climb a tower again. Period.
Poor Apollo.
Poor Apollo, traumatized.
Should we examine that thing that we just got?
Oh, you're not. You're right.
Oh yeah, I forgot we could do
Oh,
that.
we pressed the button. We pressed the button.
Beep-boop.
This switch sitting here, tempting me to push it?
I think that's you.
This switch sitting here tempting me to play it.
It has Hades.
Oh,
Play it.
Jay.
Oh,
I thought that was your joke.
oh, sorry. No, you must blow up the whole Colosseum. That's spelled weird.
Apollo, please?
Stop being American.
Fine.
To think that every strange switch triggers a bomb? That kind of old-fashioned crime drama thinking doesn't cut it in our busy times.
All right, Trucy P.I., please enlighten me. What do you think this switch does?
Maybe it turns on the electric razor in Prosecutor Gavin's dressing room.
A switch as big as a razor turns on a razor? Okay.
Oh, I guess we don't get to find out what it does.
Aww. It's
Yeah.
big!
It shoots a remote gun and fires a Frenchman.
it fires a whole Frenchman out of the
Oh,
gun.
Frenchman.
Wow.
Just accused.
I was wondering about the show the night of the murder. Lemmy Wasp's vanishing act was your illusion, right?
Indeed. The purple prosecutor petitioned my performance. At the climax of the song, he said, "Make her disappear. Like a dream."
Like a dream.
Snake eater.
Sneaker.
Ba-ba-da,
It's the switch that makes Sam's voice not work. Yet what can I work with on a stage meant for musical endeavors? There are none of the conveniences of a stage built for sorcerous acts. It was a challenging task, and so I accepted. It's not scrolling.
Disappeared from the top of the tower, but in order to move, you would have to have had to use some sort of like secret tunnel or wires.
Secret
Oh! People come to see
down
me
the
as a
stairs.
professional among professionals. My illusions are custom made for a time and place. Now, because of the murder, all the eyes of the nations are on this concert. Not a bad thing as far as the fortunes of the troop Gramarye are concerned.
Uh-huh.
So, you were here checking up on your trick to make sure it went well.
And went well it did! Now, speaking of pianos. That piano there troubles me. This is your hint to actually examine the piano.
Ah. It troubles you? Why?
You found the switch.
Did we?
You did find a switch, right? You're holding it in your hand.
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
We may or may not have sequence broke the game a tiny bit.
How dare you?
You, magician man, have your secrets. I have mine.
Is it your switch, Apollo?
No. I think it's probably quicker if I just go check it out myself.
Apollo Switch has only cozy games on it.
I know what you're thinking in that little head of yours.
No, you don't.
Gramarye, yes, you say. I recall seeing him on television. Something of that sort.
Actually, yes, you're right.
Wow, he just read your mind, Apollo.
He called me out is what he did. Or everyone tells him that and just made a good guess.
It was 20 years ago. The DL6 incident.
You dare?
A young man, a genius of
You
his
don't
time,
have to feel down.
came down among us. His name was Magnifique Gramarye.
What did he do to the turtle? Oh, it's on its
Magic.
head. Oh. I thought its head was missing. I thought its head was missing. Oh, no.
It was he who began the great troop Gramarye. At his prime, not a day passed that he did not play upon the screens of every TV there was.
I do have a vague memory of something like that on TV. Yeah?
Yet several years ago, that time came to an end. My troop pulled a vanishing act, yes. Cries for magic no longer heard. The TV screen a barren waste, stripped of illusion.
That's not true. I still went to all your shows.
You're an exception, Trucy.
Like that one in the parking lot down at the supermarket?
Exactly.
When you start playing in supermarket parking lots, you know you're in trouble.
We hone our skills at these small venues, always awaiting our time. Yes, one day we will rise up from obscurity, onto fame's shining stage once more.
This is sounding a little scary.
I do this not only for the magic that is Gramarye, but for my partner.
Your partner. You
They were
mean...
lovers.
Yes, Zack Gramarye.
Who's Trucy's father?
Before he disappeared 7 years ago!
7 years ago.
There was no name higher than Gramarye in show business circles. None. I will see us return to glory. I, Valid Gramarye. Our founder, Magnifique Gramarye, was truly a genius, a worker of miracles.
I'll never forget the one I saw when I was little. How he made that whole jumbo jet go... what happened to the jet again?
Apparently, he doesn't remember it as well as I thought.
Of all the would-be magicians who came up to this door, only Zack and I had the talents. In no time at all, Ballad and Zack were the shining stars in the Gramarye crown.
Cool, huh? And Zach Gramarye was my daddy.
Now that Magnifi and Zack are gone, I have but one wish. Let it be I, Val Gramarye, who brings the Gramarye miracle back to the big stage.
I'm
I'm
worried that this
rooting
guy's
for
evil.
He's yellow. He's Wario. That means he's a good guy.
Where?
Miss Trucy, you cannot grow up quick enough. I need your skills by my side.
One skill coming up.
How did we manage to get off topic in this case so quickly all the time? How did we do it?
Magic! Anyways,
Present the Switch.
more importantly.
Okay.
The proof positive of your profession, yes?
Yeah.
Might I have a look?
Please don't make
We've
it
read this
disappear.
already.
Oh, it's gone!
What did you do with my attorney's badge?
Don't be alarmed.
I am.
Miss Trucy, take a look at your top hat if you would.
Your what? Your what?
It's your badge, Apollo. What's it doing in there?
In where?
Top it.
That was amazing, wasn't it, Apollo?
I want to know what a top it is.
Top hat.
Oh.
You
No.
call that pouch at her waist a top it?
Okay.
What kind of magician speak?
New word.
Bibbidi bobbidi top it?
New word acquired.
Words cannot express my shock and chagrin. All I can see before me is this stage and me upon it. Nothing smaller, nothing less radiant catches my eye.
True. You're not getting on in years, or you're getting on in years. Not much time left to make your mark, huh?
You're outdated, old man.
This is not how I was saying it.
Doesn't care about what I have to show him. I get that point.
I'm surprised.
Video. Aha!
I was wondering about the sun in this video, right in the middle of the song.
I think we already read
I
this.
didn't see a stunt. We definitely read this before.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
holding, but I'm holding
Okay.
B and nothing happening. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm so jaded. You're right. Sleep is everybody, come on, magic for me. To you.
For me to
Yes, I was there to watch my trick they kicked to the air. So can you tell me?
So can you please? Cry.
Tell us.
Long one. It's a long one.
It gets all the sacred inquired on the trick before.
Fine.
I wanna just
Yeah.
I just wanna know the cool thing. Let me know the cool thing.
Do not care about the earpiece. The fact he didn't leave means we're missing something. But are we missing it yet?
Yeah, let's come back to him.
Hey, so we found this
Yeah.
thing in the piano.
Yeah, I gave it to him. He didn't care.
No.
Yeah.
Who was
Oh.
playing the piano?
Oh, you're actually asking him for us all.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Do you remember or are you asking?
Don't
No,
worry
I
about
remember.
Oh no.
I'm trying to lead into maybe we show the thing to.
Little guy.
that. Don't worry about it. Dog.
Dog.
Doggy.
Sorry, I had to do that.
Well,
No, don't apologize. Do not apologize.
Apologize.
All right, hold on.
Said a
Let
little infringed upon.
Hey.
me go and take a picture of the dog I currently in the bed. Never mind. Didn't care.
Doesn't care. Okay. Worth it.
Not a bad thought though.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's gonna mean something to somebody at some point. When it does, we're gonna slap it.
right.
Don't slap.
Let me. Why do you care about the Switch?
Let me wow.
Let me
Yeah, where's?
wah.
Oh yeah. Show it to Let Me One.
There's still a room we haven't been into though.
Yeah, we haven't been into one of these dressing rooms.
Hmm.
Was it the stage
It's the
or
top one.
Kevin?
What?
Nothing.
I thought it was here we already were, maybe.
Check the other room then. I'm pretty sure you were in there.
Let me just... There isn't one thing I'm suspecting, but I'm not certain. Let me just real quick. That's not
I'm
what
thirsty,
I
Apollo.
wanted. Never mind.
Want something to drink?
We read that.
How
But I can't
about
skip it.
this one? A Steel Samurai soda.
Now it's Steel
Taka,
Samurai
taka, taka,
flavor.
taka.
Oh, what does it taste like?
Taka, taka, taka.
They don't remember when you've been there.
Other
Wow.
room. I'm pretty sure you've been in here. Or not.
But there's something here.
Ooh.
Guess.
Okay.
Oh.
Munch, munch, munch. What's all tasty?
Uh-oh.
He said
He
it.
said it.
Mhm.
There's only one person I know who can munch with such venom.
Mm, mm, mm. What are you doing here?
Hello, Emma. You're looking as grumpy as ever.
Oh, am I supposed to be happy?
Yes.
You give me the 2nd degree in court, and Prosecutor Gavin makes me look like a fool.
Oh, you're talking about the bloodstain, mister, that you slapped?
My department chief had a field day with that one. Even a blind person could see the shooter wasn't blind. Funny guy, huh?
Funny guy.
Ugh.
But that bloodstain helped uncover the biggest mystery of all.
Now we know that Mr. Lachus was really with Interpol.
We wouldn't have found that without you.
I suppose. Maybe that's why the chief gave me these after he was finished chewing me out. Said it was my reward.
Are chocolate snackoos popular at the precinct or something?
I was hoping we could check out the crime scene again.
Be my guest. You're not gonna
Ooh.
find any clues in here.
Well,
Though I did find something strange.
Something strange.
Something strange?
I didn't mean to steal your line. I'm sorry.
In the neighborhood?
Too bad. Look
Who
at
you
this.
gonna call?
Aha!
Emma.
me. Do you think you take a look at this? So later.
A small device, looks like a transmitter.
Oh.
A transmitter.
Yeah, you press the switch here and it sends out a signal. No idea what it's for, though.
Oh.
Well,
Hmm.
anything over here? No. Well, let's talk.
Man, I met my embarrassment quota for the year, that's for sure.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
How?
I mean, think about it. Now you don't have to be embarrassed about anything else all year.
It's December. If only it
It's
worked
July.
that way.
Just makes me think that the little kid outsmarted me. Makes him even more suspicious now that we know he can see. He could have seen the air duct and he could have shot that revolver.
But that's not how it sounded in Lemiwa's testimony.
I mean, you're saying she heard Detective Darian's voice at the scene?
That's right.
Why can't we have a normal, straightforward killing once in a while in this country?
That'd be too easy.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Every murder case is a kangaroo court, I swear. Was that true what you said in court today?
Eh?
You know about the case. about how everything was happening according to those song lyrics?
Oh, the guitar serenade, you mean?
I found the link, you know. First, Prosecutor Gavin's heart-shaped keyring was stolen. Then Lemmiwa flew through the air. Then Prosecutor Gavin's guitar caught on fire. And in the end, a bullet took Mr. Latouche's life. And he went up into the sky with a guitar. Well, 15 feet up at least.
Huh.
It's kind of hard to chalk it up to coincidence.
I know! And I found it.
You think the same person did all of this?
Don't ask me, I didn't do it.
Neither did I. I couldn't fit through the air vent anyway. Used to be able to.
What? You all think I did it?
Yes, you cracked the
Kinda.
case. Sometimes I worry about that girl.
Why?
No, you're fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. You're fine. It's fine.
So, what did you find?
Fine. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
It's so little I must have passed over it yesterday. Found it under the sofa.
What is it?
Hands the other way.
What you see?
What's that?
Cables.
That's a lighter.
A lighter. I knew there was a
Part of some
lighter around
device, I
somewhere.
think. I haven't a clue what. The bits sticking out from the end look familiar, so I had it examined. Turns out
Like your
it's
head.
an antenna.
Oh, like on a beetle?
Sure. Like on a cell phone.
Yeah.
Yes, the thing that all cell phones have and still have to this day.
I
This
love
device
flipping
must-
my phone.
Get it and pulling the thing out. It's fun. It's like telescopic.
Junk.
Like this device must use an electronic signal of some sort. Have you ever had the ones where like you slide part of it up and there's a whole keyboard under there?
Yes.
Yeah. Those are the most
I always
fun.
wished I had one of those.
Yeah, me too.
I never got a
That
flip
was the
phone.
basic phone. It bit me.
They'll do
Huh?
that.
Like you close it too quick, and then like, your thumb's a little deeper than you think, and it always gets into
Oh,
your
and
thumb.
it pinches.
Chomp.
Yeah.
Do you mean a flip phone or just a normal phone?
A flip phone.
Like a flip phone. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
They'll get you. They'll get you.
they'll get ya.
An electronic signal, you say? Hmm.
Wow.
Okay.
You didn't
We're
like
not
that
too hasty.
Hmm.
I think we already gave her this, didn't we?
But I can't.
But
I can't speed through it.
Transmitter.
I barely know her.
There we go.
Aha.
You stop?
Oh, a signal? You mean like an electronic signal?
What is it, Apollo?
Electronic. Say, Emma.
Yeah, Jay?
You real. You know that strange object you said you found?
Oh, this?
Let me just try pressing the switch and back up.
Apollo.
Ah!
Ah,
Fine. Now you broke the thing.
That's...
Did we explode?
You broke it. You could squeeze too hard.
Oh.
Yeah!
A lighter! It is a
On
lighter!
fire!
The whole
Emma's
time!
device is on fire!
Shit. Oh, no. Oh, God.
Oh,
Yeah, I gotta, like,
jeez.
how do I put this out? What's the big idea? Well,
I guess I'll just calm
now
down
we
now.
know what this is. An igniter.
That's a
This
lighter.
part here must work like a lighter.
You're right, Apollo.
I'm so right.
Good job, Apollo.
Thank
never
you.
lit
Good
me
job
up,
with
that's for
the.
sure.
Good job with the song lyrics too. We'll share credit. Don't look at me like that. I didn't do it on purpose. I mean, I didn't know it would happen.
I suppose. At least we're getting somewhere with this case.
Hey, Apollo. Let's ask Emma more about this switch.
I don't. Why
Now
don't you
that she
just-
has some first-hand experience.
Yes. But why don't you just? She's right there.
Oh. New conversation.
Conversation.
What are you trying to do? Burn me alive?
Yes.
Oh.
Come on, it was just a few sparks in an entire flame.
Says you. You weren't the one holding it.
I know, but I held that one donut with the
Hold
candles
it.
in it, so it's fine.
There's enough sparks flying around here with just you two talking.
Got him. Got him.
You know how this is like a remote for a lighter?
Those are the same things, yes.
For a lighter.
Mhm.
Yes.
Let me see that for a second.
Well,
Well, this definitely is a little transmitter. The signal's weak, probably only reaches 30 feet.
A transmitter, huh?
Brr.
Incidentally, if you look at a cross-section diagram of the stage area.
meh.
Oh.
Another diagram.
Let's see,
Oh.
30 feet from Lemuroir's dressing room. That covers the backstage completely. It also looks like it would cover the stage.
Kind of seems unlikely anyone would just use this on stage.
But we found the transmitter on stage and the lighter in here. Guess I'd better be getting on with my investigation.
Oh, we'll have to look for more clues elsewhere then.
I feel better just knowing what this thing is now. I'll have to look into igniters a bit more later.
Good luck.
I'd like to know a bit more about lighters myself.
Why are you so hung up on lighters and igniters?
I'm just
You still
blind to
didn't
the
leave.
truth.
Why did you not leave? Why are you here?
Do we need to investigate the spot where the words were cut out of the floor or something?
Maybe. Oh,
There's a thing. Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Is it?
Oh,
oh, hell yeah, oh, hell
I
yeah.
had it.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
probably, yeah.
Whoa!
what's-
All these little parts, it's pretty complex. I'm guessing this is where the fire comes out. Other than that,
Good thing machines run even if we don't know how they work. That's what Daddy always tells me. Says to me.
that really is saying you want to go around repeating Trucy.
I do say that. Yeah, I do.
Exactly like that too.
Ooh, I can't do shit here. Well,
Do we now show
oh, wait.
the
wait,
lighter
wait.
or the transmitter
Hold on.
to little guy?
You got a point.
Machi.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's gone.
I know.
This probably doesn't matter, but let's check it. Why not?
I know how we can get them to talk.
Mm-hmm.
We now have the power to light them on fire.
Oh.
Just tell the god, hey, could you give this to our client real quick?
They are
Have them hold
the
this.
guard in the background.
Oh, look, the carpet's been torn up here.
That's the part. That's the part we did luminol testing on in court.
Looney Mall? What's Looney Mall? It's Luminol. Get it right.
Oh, did she say Lunimal?
Yes.
Lunamal.
Lunimal!
Lunimal.
Lunimal!
Summons Emma to be pedantic.
Emma's kind of scary when it comes to science.
Best learn the word and note and not incite her wrath again.
Was worth it.
Yeah, good dialogue.
Oh, those are just treasure.
The window? What about the do not
Oh, yeah.
open window?
Yeah, you know, let's
Oh,
look
yeah.
at that real quick.
Now, this is the window where Lemiwa saw the crime from. The liar. I wish it was that simple.
Kinda hard to see a crime when you can't see. But she did hear it.
Yeah, but the window was closed.
Maybe she heard it some other way?
The vent in the ceiling.
Or the light.
Well, that's the air vent with Machi Tobai's fingerprints. What's with the frown?
Can a girl frown anymore? Is that a crime?
No, of course! I just meant...
God forbid a woman have hobbies, Apollo.
Or emotions, I guess.
Ugh.
Ugh.
You can't handle a woman with emotions. Machi Tobias' fingerprints are on that air vent. Why would his fingerprints be there if he wasn't the shooter?
That's not a question I want to have answered. Or how I got the answer in court.
Hey, wipe that frown off your face.
What
stick
about
in the
my
mud.
hobbies?
One stick in the mud per crime scene, please.
I guess girls can frown, but defense attorneys can.
You're gonna sponsor
That's
your
right.
clients.
Remember what Mia said.
You give me just a second.
Smile until the very end.
Jano! Jano!
Yes!
Jano!
My hobbies include snackoos, frowning, forensic science.
Hating Gavin.
She's just like me.
Maybe
She's
now
mean
something.
for real.
No.
Yeah, now what do we do?
Okay,
Suffer,
so-
I guess.
Maybe Machi cares? Machi maybe?
Hey, look at this.
We've had no real indication of Machi yet, but it'd be nice.
No. Okay, nothing on the news.
Maybe
stuff.
a
What's up,
character will
idiot?
just randomly show up if we leave.
Wait, one real thing, real quick. Words.
Uh, Munching. Just munch, munch, munch.
I'm munching and crunching.
Emma!
I'm gonna munch.
Crunchings and
I'm
munching.
gonna crunch
Emma!
Outside.
And then something happens.
Aha!
Oh my god,
Aha!
why? Why?
Why not?
It's July.
It's
Happy
July.
July.
Don't be Gavin, don't be Gavin. Oh, it's
Oh,
worse.
Not Gavin.
What? Come to laugh at the murderer?
I'm
Aren't
laughing
you a
at the
flight
hair.
risk?
Darian.
That old bag opens her pie hole and wham bam, my life goes down the chute. Thanks.
I've seen an old bag. She is no old bag.
Alright, I'll take that one back. They won't let me work while I'm a suspect.
Good.
Darian isn't in the best of moods, is he?
Well, not many people these days are, it seems.
It is a crime scene. Not exactly the happiest place to hang out.
Then Gavin had to go and rub salt in the wound. My alibi's rock solid. Rock solid!
Yeah, but...
Solid as a rock.
Look, if you want to talk about the case, talk to someone else, okay? Don't want Gavin having another one of his hissy fits.
Could she
God.
have heard his voice over like a monitor in the dressing room?
Intercom?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Because
guess it's
usually
not
dressing rooms will have like an audio feed of whatever's happening on stage that people can hear.
And
if
in
super
fact,
cute.
we-
this. They even mentioned it.
They mentioned
Yeah.
that before the case started.
Okay.
And like She's blind, so maybe she wouldn't know that he wasn't there, but also she's a performer and she should know
Yeah.
how dressing rooms work.
And probably could differentiate, but I don't know. They were
Maybe like
bad
we're hearing-
speakers.
So, about your alibi.
Alibi.
You have to
Alibi.
ask? My alibi is rock solid, dude.
I-
You get it?
Unlike your hair,
Tell me you like it.
I hate
it's a
it.
little wobbly, and I
That's
do
just
hate
too
it.
bad. The shooting happened right in the middle of the third set.
What is it, Jay?
That's just
What?
too bad.
What is it,
Look
Apollo?
at that face. That's I can't stop watching.
Good.
The music just was blaring when we heard the gunshots.
Is it
Look
intimidating?
at this character design.
His hair looked a lot longer in the back in the trial.
Yes.
Or maybe it's like going over the collar? Yeah, okay. I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And found Mr. Latouche dead.
I've got 10,000 witnesses who saw me too.
And the bitch
Right
ain't
there on
wrong.
that stage.
Your guitar playing was something else.
Thanks, little lady. See? This whole thing's a sham. I can't believe they aren't letting me work.
It wasn't need to yell at me. It's Lemmy Wah's fault. She was the one who said that she heard the voice at the moment of the crime.
Man, I never even talked to that old windbag. How could she possibly identify me?
Please be careful when turning your head. I don't want to get hit.
What?
Little Buster Keaton bit.
Tornado spin. Brah.
Oh no! Shark bite!
Sharkanaw!
Sharknado.
Not again!
God.
Yeah, dude.
They won't let you work?
He won't let me work. Gavin says I gotta lie low till the suspicion is cleared. What suspicion? He could be such a stick in the mud.
Mr. Gavin, a stick in the mud.
Yeah, he may look all flashy and showy, but he's as straight as an arrow, man.
It's
Eh.
it's the like
Is he?
whenever he changes to look like this and every other way, he's so different.
It's like
even
two
not
different
counting the
artists
hair.
did this one and all the other ones.
Like even excluding the hair difference.
Yeah. Except when he's depressed. You hear him whining the other day?
I have to go!
Hey,
Oh, you mean the thing with the mixing board? Did you trample the
and then there was that performance just now. What was that all about?
Well, this part is off.
Which is that? Second guitar. It was you, Darian.
He's just a perfectionist is all. Not a bad guy, really.
Well, I think the Gaviners are the best. I have all your albums.
Hey, the band's fine too. Gavin could write a good tune, I'll give him that.
I have to think of it. I haven't seen Prosecutor Gavin around much, thank God.
Oh, him? He's down at the prosecutor's office, most likely.
The prosecutor's office? I've never been there, have I?
The data on the victim should have come in from Interpol. Normally, I'd be down there dealing with it. Normally.
Apollo, let's go check it out. I've always wanted to see the prosecutor's office.
Maybe it's not such a bad idea.
Right on.
Say hi for me, okay? Oh, and screw you. Yeah.
And for that one, it does not jiggle.
And tell him I want into that crime scene, man.
We'll be going now.
I have an important question, Darian.
What?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you have clothes
Yeah.
underneath that onesie?
Ooh, you want to see?
No.
I have questions, but it's like
That's his pajamas.
They do kind of look like pajamas.
I am super duper comfy in this, dude.
Cozy.
what happens if you zip it all the way up? How
It goes
high up can
around
it
my
go?
head and my whole head.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He loses either his neck or his hair.
Either is death sentence for him.
Yeah.
Hey, wait.
Yes.
What do you really think happened? Really? You don't think I did it, right?
With that thing? No. Perish the thought. That'd be jumping the shark.
Great. Way to instill a guy with some confidence. Just remember, I was ripping it up on stage when it happened, okay? Rip it!
Gesundheit.
Thanks. Don't get led
Ripping
astray
a
by some
fart?
siren song, eh? Get this one wrong and you'll be eating humble pie for a year. I'll bake it myself.
Oh no.
Let's not talk to him anymore. All right?
Hey. Detective Darian Crescent. He's one stone I'd leave unturned if I had a choice.
Well, I.
Wow.
So, this is it. The Governor's head office.
It's not the band's office, it's the prosecutor's office.
Yes, that's why I'm asking. What is with this creepy object thing? Whatever.
Oh, it looks like the prosecutor Gavin is on the phone.
Oh well, I guess we'll have to come back. Or we can hide behind that bookshelf real quiet like.
I don't want to get arrested again.
Is
Come on! It'll be so
No.
fun!
That is eavesdropping.
Why? We'd just be waiting. Quietly. So we won't notice. What if we heard something scandalous about the band?
She'd make a good reporter for a gossip mag.
what? A replica. So that's why he was after it in the first place. Yeah, Ladouce.
Latouche?
Look, don't talk to me about those Virginians, okay? Just give me that report, chop chop. And stop leaving mysterious objects in my office, okay? It's times like these when I start to miss Darian. Huh?
It is I, a mysterious object in your office.
Just thought we'd drop in. Hope you're
Eto.
not mad.
Etoble. How could I be? There's not enough in the world for in any case.
It's
Have a
pronounced
seat.
Teehee.
No. Prosecutor Gavin, the philanthropist, and looking at that guitar just made me realize something.
Yeah.
What?
That's why that's where the guitar went boosh. The lighter we found, the
Ah,
transmitter,
yeah.
makes it.
Yeah,
So that's
you-
why it exploded. I
Yeah.
only just now realized.
But didn't we find the lighter
Good
in
job,
the
Jay.
crime scene?
I'm proud of your deductive skills.
I
If it
agree.
Yeah,
was-
we
What
found
about
the
the piano?
lighter. Well,
Wait,
we found
is
the
that the
detonator
piano?
in the piano.
Yeah, we found the
Christ.
lighter.
innocent. I don't.
The igniter was in the dressing room.
Yes, but then
The other one was in the
transmitter
piano.
Was in the piano, and who else was somebody else playing the piano? Maybe
Watch
so-
and
We don't
learn,
know
Apollo.
we don't know how or when the transmitter got into the piano.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe somebody threw it.
So, who have you come to see?
Huh?
Clavier, lead vocalist for the Gaviners? Or Prosecutor Gavin, scourge of the courtroom?
What do you think he means, Apollo?
I think he's giving us a choice.
What do the things you say mean, Gavin?
We can either ask him about the concert or the case, but apparently not both.
I get it.
Which way to go?
He wants to
Gun!
keep-
That's not a
He
gun.
wants to keep his job and his hobby separate. I get it.
One attention, bring me something dramatic.
You showed him a gun.
Nah, I actually didn't. This is the gun.
Hang on, Art.
Ah.
Is prosecuting his hobby?
Yes.
That's a great question. I think you have to ask him that. What's your job,
Well-
Gavin?
I don't care about a silly igniter.
Rockstar
It-
or lawyer? What makes more money?
If my band was so popular that it was in school textbooks, I think I would stop prosecuting.
Yeah.
He just likes.
But his
Rockstar that
passion.
much.
Yeah.
It's, you know, here's the thing. It's a police-themed band, right? So he has to do it as part of the marketing.
Is that a gun?
Looks like it.
The display shows all the evidence of the case.
It's this
In the
gun,
case.
but not really.
Oh.
Look, Apollo, he's got 3 televisions.
And I
That's
got-
crazy.
I got 2 monitors, big man, big man.
Triple monitor setup. My man.
Triple monitor setup.
Hey, don't look at those too closely. I'm still sorting out the details.
Each monitor shows evidence of a different case.
Oh,
Does them all at once?
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah.
I
it
wish
is.
I
Digital-
had 3 TVs. I already have those.
What could you possibly do with 3 television sets? We'll have a 4th, Booner.
I don't need it. I barely have room for these.
Yeah, 4 is excessive.
We will hang one on the ceiling.
I
No.
barely use 3.
I may look laid back and relaxed, but in reality, I'm quite busy, you know. I'm living the life at turbo speed, doing magic, going to school, investigating cases.
You go to school?
But if I had 3 big TVs, I could watch a magic show, do my homework, and catch a crime drama all at once.
The first 2 seem useful, I suppose.
But what if?
No buts.
Oh.
Oh, that was an impressive bit of pyrotechnics that did this. Haha.
That's the guitar from the concert, isn't it?
I thought I was the one playing the one who's playing a trick on me. I never guessed that wasn't the end of it. I had a specialist analyze the guitar incidentally.
Oh? Did you find anything out?
He didn't have a lot of time, so it's still unclear. But the result he came up with were intriguing.
Intriguing.
How does that?
How does-
Oh,
How does guitar tie into everything that went on?
Sounds like something we should ask about.
nah. Oh, so we can only look at the one thing on the place here.
Oh,
Oh,
What's that on the plate there?
Is that gum?
Apollo, no.
Gum.
Maybe he was chewing it when the phone rang.
Apollo, no.
So he put it on the plate for later consumption.
You'd think a rock star could afford a fresh stick.
It's just so easy to go through a pack.
Don't jump to any conclusions now. I like to read chewing gums. That's no chewing gum. Take a closer look.
They're trying to quit.
You don't know that. Although I really shouldn't be offering, should I?
What is that? Like a lump of plastic. Like a guitar pick?
Wait, that phone call.
We just had this. I'm guessing in case you somehow
Daka, daka,
miss
daka.
investigating this.
Daka daka daka.
Prosecutor Gavin, does this have something to do with Mr. Lecluse?
Wait a second. You were listening to my phone call, weren't you?
No!
Who, us?
Perish the thought.
No.
I tried to stop him, really, but he forced me to.
Hey, you were the one digging up for a scandal, Miss Reporter!
To tell the truth, I am not even sure what it is. But apparently, it's a model of something undercover agent Mr. Latouche was after.
This lump?
Would you mind telling us what you know about it? Be real cool here. Not get
Yes,
all
I can.
snarky about it for once.
However, the case. Ah, that reminds me. Did you see the paper today?
Yes.
You did?
I always read the TV section.
Good girl. How about you, Hat Forehead?
I read the funnies.
Then you will not have seen this.
A concert of tragedy. The prosecutor's deadly song.
Man, it's like seeing double here.
It's like
Nah.
looking in a mirror.
He's got the
I
one
love
pose.
those
This is
poses.
blue steel.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, is that a new show? I haven't heard about that one.
It's not a show, it's an article. News, you know.
Oh, does this have anything to do with the case?
Since getting back from the trial, my phone has been ringing off the hook. Don't get cooked. How does it feel to take a man's life with a song? Have you ever hummed a man all the way to death row? Do you
Yes.
think you could sing for me over the phone? It is endless. Endless! Thanks to the case you made today, of course.
Oh, that was all Apollo's idea.
Hey!
Hmm?
Is that a newspaper over there, too?
Ah, yes. The Virginian Daily Bugle. Go ahead, take a look.
The
How-
Daily Bugle?
Cannot
From
read
like
this.
from
Another
Spider-Man?
country?
Yes. That's how you pronounce that, right?
Yeah,
Huh.
it's Bugle.
I did it. Thank you, Spider-Man.
Don't you play Bugle?
No, I almost play a fugle.
He plays castanets.
Cornets.
Thanks,
One,
but
you
I
got it.
can't read Bulgarian.
Good, because Virginian.
Oh, right, yes.
Oh, that's right. Suffice it to say, this is big news over there as well. Though they didn't go so far as to mention the lyrics to my song.
Probably no one in Virginia would believe it.
No one here should believe it.
He's probably seen as just a theory at this point. The journalist didn't see the need to mention it.
That makes sense. I hardly know what to think of it myself.
We got so much evidence.
So much evidence.
We're drowning in evidence.
La Mirage! Sorry, have a look at this. Nice. I can see Norman from here!
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
He's right there!
Aw.
Hi,
Oh.
Norway. Hello.
Hi, Norway.
Hi, Sweden.
Ugh. La Mirage's testimony will probably be the evening in the evening edition, I'd imagine.
Hey, Iceland. Hi.
Which is why I had Darian step down from the investigation for now.
I almost am.
Yeah, we ran into a moping in front of the Coliseum.
Lamera was my invited guest, so it's a rather delicate situation. You understand how much I want to solve this case. Quickly, if possible.
I really love that song. It has such a great atmosphere to it.
Me too, let's go over it again.
You co-wrote it with Lemiwa, if I remember correctly.
That's right, it was last year. I'd gone to tour Virginia's legal system, as a matter of fact.
And that's when you heard Lemiwa's voice?
Meh.
It was a small jazz club. I wept that night.
Yeah.
I knew I had to meet her, to talk to her.
You cry at Jazz?
Yes. So I used my influence, which is not inconsiderable, to arrange a meeting.
Wow, prosecutors really have a lot of clout.
The musician influence.
I think he's sort of a special case, Jersey.
Thankfully, she liked the work I did, and we wrote a song right there, backstage. Machi on piano, that dulcet voice, and myself a guitar that I borrowed from Lamura.
And music history was made. Probably not an probably not an experience your average lawyer would ever have. Like Apollo said.
Yes, Apollo, the average lawyer. This is your reminder, everybody. It is a memory I hold dear, and the song we wrote that night was this. And that very guitar is right over there.
You mean this charred lump?
Don't call it a lump. That's a piece of history.
Calls it as I see it.
And it's only browned, not really charred.
No, it charged. No matter, I shall never sing that song again. I wouldn't have used that guitar again either, even if I could have.
What happened during that song anyway? Do you have a flashback for us? Why did this guitar suddenly catch on fire?
Gee, I wonder.
What could it possibly be?
Do you think you can show it to us? Your charred, slightly burnt guitar?
Singed.
Slightly used.
I'm sure he doesn't mind. What more could happen to it?
Oh, it's the worst.
It was a beautiful instrument. It was played lovingly for many years. A guitar befitting a woman like Lamura.
How did it end up here?
She gave it to me. I mentioned how much I enjoyed playing it that night, and she made a present of it.
So this guitar is from Virginia.
That it is. We couldn't carry it on the plane. Changes in air pressure and humidity would ruin the wood. So we vacuum packed it in Lamura's studio. I use a special shipping service available to me for transporting evidence.
Incredible.
They brought it up to my office for me. Pristine and untouched.
See, prosecutors do have a lot of clout.
I still think he's a special case.
Such a valuable guitar. It's too bad it got burned.
You can look at
It
it.
was too hot.
We
for
can
this
look at it.
world.
We can look at it. No, Apollo, shut up. We're looking at it. You can definitely play this one again, right? There's nothing wrong with playing this one again.
I wouldn't fret it.
That took me a second.
There's something scorched and there's this. Frambade.
It's burned clean through.
That too. That's pretty much a piece of junk.
Not just a piece of junk.
An useless piece of junk.
Yes.
It's kind of like you after a trial, Apollo.
What? Wow.
Why do I bring you places?
Because I'm your friend and you love me.
Aw.
Which part? The burn clean through or the useless piece of junk?
Anything else?
Nothing else? That's
Nothing
it?
Really?
else?
We can't like look inside it and see something.
I mean, we are looking, but yeah, there's nothing in there. Well, anyways, Apollo, what you were saying?
Oh, what was it you were saying earlier? Something about intriguing results from an examination of the guitar?
That's right. What was that all about?
Well, you know how guitars have a round hole in the front. It is called a sound hole.
Very creative name.
On violins, they're called F holes.
Are there any ones where they use the letter A instead?
Now there's B's.
That's
Those
good.
only
No,
B's?
F hole is funny enough, Jay.
Alright, fine. Wait. And this is the hole on a string
Yeah.
instrument?
Because they look like Fs.
I see. What letter of strings do these instruments have? Ah, so that's what go over. That's what that's what it's called.
Well, they found something attached to the wood just inside the hole. A broken device of some sort.
A broken device?
Yes, this in fact. The examiner is busy with evidence for the case now, however. So he'll be checking this out once he's finished with everything else.
There were two of them?
Ah, that device looks strangely familiar.
Where have we seen that before?
I can't quite remember.
Could it be?
Hey,
Nah,
Gavin.
I just can't come
Hey,
to
Gavin.
it.
Is it that?
Hey, Gavin.
Send it.
Hey, Gavin. What about his ear
Gavin.
headsets?
Yeah, oh.
That look like one of our Torian headsets. Why are you wearing it, Fraulein?
I thought it'd be cool. I could pretend I was a concert security and stuff.
Actually, we found it at the venue and thought you might want it.
Oh, no, please. You keep it. It's not mine.
Eh?
It goes well with your cape, Fraulein.
You think so?
Boy. She does feel like she belonged on stage, that's for sure.
Anyways, what about this remote trigger?
Prosecutor Gavin, about this remote. Wait!
Excuse me, did you say something?
This remote control might be valuable ammunition for the trial tomorrow. I cannot arm this man. He will literally shoot me with it. It's too early to show my hand now. No, don't look at it.
You would think someone with such a loud voice would speak more clearly, huh?
Nah, that's not really how it works.
He was pretty open with information today.
Gone!
Although he was an asshole yesterday.
He was a very big asshole. I'm
No,
not
no,
gonna-
that was still today.
Present the igniter?
It has to be one of these.
What is it, Apollo?
I don't know anymore. Oh, that device was that was found in your guitar. Man, take a look at this.
Why, that looks like the same thing. What is it?
A Megadifier.
Another one?
It was at the crime
Another
scene in
one.
Emiwa's dressing room.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one. Detective Sky found it, actually.
At the scene of the crime. What could that mean, I wonder? Well, what about the lump? This was found in Mr. Latus's bag. It's apparently a replica of something.
A replica. It's a small lump, about an inch and a half long. Must be a robin egg.
We analyzed it, but there's not much to say other than it's a lump of plastic. Perhaps it was used in the identification of whatever it is a replica of.
You mean whatever Mr. Latus was after?
That seems to be the most logical explanation.
Well, what is it?
Don't ask me, Fraulein.
I'm gonna.
Oh? If you don't want to tell us, then you could just say so.
Hang on. How has Interpol not taken over this case already?
We are Interpol now.
Don't worry about it.
Let's talk.
I put in a
We can't get
request
to
to
customs.
Interpol via my contacts in Virginia.
They haven't gotten here yet. They're very far away.
But apparently there is a block of information somewhere along this chain Also, our legal system requires us to do this, like, fast. We can't wait.
Oh?
There's something either Interpol or Virginia doesn't want to share. Something about this little piece of plastic.
So the Juice went through all the trouble to become Lenoir's manager. Just to come to this country to find something more about this. And he died for it.
We got it! I sent someone to the Coliseum to fetch Lenoir. Perhaps she knows something about it, being a Virginian. I believe that covers everything I'm at liberty to talk to you about. Oh.
Oh!
I think that was a hint, but for something else. Thanks for dropping by, Herr Forehead.
Thanks.
Why, you gave me so much information! That igniter, for instance.
Oh, that.
I never met an attorney so forthcoming with the prosecution. It's a big help, and also, actually, in law, you should share all evidence with each other, else it's not admissible to court.
Yes. I held nothing back.
Good! Or perhaps you're just a tad naive.
I guess I could have hid it, but somehow showing it felt more like the right thing. Unlike the transmitter!
The what?
I could say the same to you, Prosecutor Gavin.
Hmm?
Thanks for the information about the strange lump of plastic. The one that Mr. The Juice was investigating. That one.
Hey,
Poor-
that's right.
The poison meant to kill Cusco.
Glucose poison.
Cusco poison.
Yes.
I've been thinking, Herr Forehead. We encounter many incidents in our lives, all of us. Not all of them simple.
None of them simple. Especially not the ones where people are killing the song lyrics.
That is why I try to at least remain simple inside. I keep a simple goal. To discover the truth. That is why I like to keep relations civil, yeah? That is all.
I can live with that.
Mr. Prosecutor?
Fraulein?
Can I ask why you sing in a band?
Ah, because I want women to turn and look when I walk down the streets.
That's pretty simple, too.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. Another time, perhaps. It's totally not because I love the craft. No!
Alright, bye.
Egg.
Plastic.
Oh,
Oh, sample.
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 So it's candy.
No,
Don't
no,
eat it,
don't
Apollo.
eat that.
Mm-mm.
Some peel, huh? Think they put a big enough label on it?
Maybe it's to keep people from eating it by mistake.
Yes. They might think it was an otherwise tasty multicolored lump of plastic. No one would ever
It
think
does look like candy.
Big jelly bean.
Yay!
Big jelly.
Maybe it's the manufacturer. Sample toys. When you can't afford the real thing.
Oh. Oh no.
It sounds like a company Mr. Wright would like. I just had a really terrible thought.
Uh-huh.
What's that?
So that thing is like a giant jelly bean. I'm like, oh yeah, like you took just a bunch of jelly beans and you mashed them together and make one big one. That'd be kind of fun. But then my mind went one thought further. Said, oh, I remember those Harry Potter like every flavored bean candies. What if you mash all of those together
Oh,
and then
no.
ate one?
Uh,
Hey.
What would happen?
Do you know it's July?
it is.
Happy July.
Oh, it's you. Give it a good time.
Hello there, Emma. What's up?
What's that?
What's up?
Please stop.
What's
What's
that?
up?
What's up? Wasabi!
What's
much
wrong?
I'm leaving. Either of you know where Lemmiwa is?
Oh, well, I saw her in the backstage hallway a while ago.
Yeah? That's strange.
Oh no, she got abducted.
What's strange?
The killer is back.
I can't find her anywhere. I was supposed to bring her to the prosecutor's office.
Lemmiwa is missing?
It's hard to imagine her wandering off somewhere on her own.
Why? Because she's blind? Oh, wait, no, she is the one who's blind.
Being that she's blind and all.
Yeah. We'll have you look for her.
Great, thanks.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Where's she at?
In the
she go?
hallway.
July.
This place is deserted except for him.
I wonder where Lemmiwa went off to.
I'm sure she's okay on her own. She seems resourceful.
I guess. But
She's carrying
I
a
can't
gun.
help but worry about her a little.
Oh, that's great.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's
we got
a
it.
great
We
sign.
even got a time of day.
Why?
That's a great sign.
It is
I'm sure it's
4:46
fine.
PM.
Oh.
Huh? The stage is pitch dark.
Oh, the power breaker must be off for this section. Great.
I'll go get someone.
Okay.
Yipes. It was really dark out there.
Dark. That's all the Miroir has when you think about it. What would it be like to live in a world of darkness? Just close my eyes.
Hey, Apollo.
Man? Oh, what?
Doesn't something about the stage seem different to you?
Is that a problem?
Like, something's changed?
Has the scaffolding fallen forward? Changed?
It was like that.
yeah.
I can't put my finger on it, but it's bugging me.
Oh, now it's bugging me too. What is she talking about?
The base case is closed.
There's a body in the base case. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
no!
Yeah, probably.
Hey, that case. Wasn't that open before?
Huh. I guess someone closed it.
Wait. Look, where the case closes.
Another one opens. Oh, something's sticking out. That
Oh no.
doesn't look like an instrument.
Ding dong, bing bong.
You don't think it's...
Let's open it, Apollo.
I don't know if I want to open it. I shouldn't have opened it!
Ah! Lemmiwa! Lemmiwa!
Emma, we gotta get Emma!
One of you need to stay.
Oh no. Yeah, what if you stay?
I'm gonna take her directly to the hospital. Oh, she's alive! Emma ran around, barking orders, making some phone calls, throwing snackoos. She just clung to my arm and cried. Me, I was still in shock. 2 bodies in 2 days is too many. Too many.
July.
It feels.
Oh no.
Here?
Oh,
we
no.
went here?
Emma, how's Lemmiwa? Is she okay?
Ah, you. We all owe you a big thanks, that's for sure.
So, she's okay.
Yes. She came to a short while ago. We found her before it was too late.
That's good to hear.
So, what happened?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Someone attacked her. She was struck on the forehead.
By who?
With what?
We don't know.
For it.
hit her on the forehead, right? That's right in front of her.
She is blind.
How could she not see? Oh.
Right. Would you like to see her now?
Is that all right?
Yeah, a victim surviving? That is rare. She wants to thank you for saving her life.
Is that what we did?
Fine.
Ah, Monsieur Attorney, you were the one who found me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'm just glad you're okay. Tell me what happened.
What happened?
What happened?
But first, you want some gum?
Do you know this egg?
Oh, this is a thing.
Okay, I'm glad you're okay. That you're alive. Do you know what this is?
This is what?
Oh, you can't see it. Well, Mr. Latus was carrying it.
Describe it to me, Monsieur Attorney.
All right, so you've ever seen Easter
How does
before?
the colors make you feel?
Concern. It's a replica of the thing he was after.
He was after?
Not before.
You know, in his secret identity? As an undercover agent?
Secret agent man. So that's what he was doing.
You mean you know what it is?
Yes, I know, of course. This must be a Borginian cocoon.
That explains so much.
This is how we grow in Borginia.
Little Marshy hasn't got it yet.
Tiny. We build a cocoon and emerge as beautiful Borginians.
You got wings?
Matty is in his larval stage.
Has been for the last
That's why he's
30
so
years.
Or rather, a convincing replica thereof. Replica.
Replica.
Why haven't I heard of a Borginian cocoon before?
Why would he be carrying this around? Was it some kind of souvenir?
I wonder.
No, you wander.
It was after I spoke with you in front of the dressing room. I sensed someone approaching. I thought it might be someone coming to see me, but they said nothing. When I went to return to my dressing room,
You were hit?
I knew. That very moment, I knew.
Interesting she didn't recognize their footprints
Yes,
or
Selwyn.
footsteps.
The assailant was trying to kill me.
They were wearing slippers. Like the fluffy kind.
Smart. That'd be very
Oh,
smart.
good.
Yeah.
And so it was Hottie.
We found the assailants again.
No.
It was lucky for me the first blow did not knock me out. I turned and ran for the stage. Someone was chasing me. I could hear footsteps. Yet I reached the stage first.
Why the stage?
I had overheard maintenance people talking. The power to the stage area was off, they said, for electrical work.
Ah.
Darkness is my ally. I was born into it, molded by it. There was a contrabass case near the stage. That is where I hid.
So the assailant couldn't see you?
Once in the case, I'm afraid I passed out.
Wow, that sounds like a really close call.
Hey, you had a concussion. You shouldn't fall asleep with that.
Yeah, you should avoid that.
Yeah, I've been
Good
told that
call,
once.
though.
Yeah.
Do You have any idea who it might have been?
Unfortunately, not. Whoever it was, they said not a word.
And they stepped arrhythmically. Too bad.
Walk without rhythm. You
Yes.
won't attract the worm. Yet, when I consider that I was struck high on the forehead, I must conclude that whoever hit me was taller than I am.
Or you fought a jumper.
How tall is Lemua?
Hmm.
Do we know?
40.
Tall.
We know. 40.
40?
It's
looks
Dom
good for
Limachi.
40.
How tall is Shark Man?
He
Once you're
is
sharp.
24.
Okay, fair. You know what? No, it has
The-
to be
the
Shark Man.
hair
It wasn't
gives
even
him
an
a-
instrument. It was not accident. It actually was Darian's hair that hit her in the head.
Completely by accident.
No, sorry. This happens all the time.
You're 4 years older than. Only 4 years older than. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh. He looks 60.
She's had an easier 40 years than him.
Apparently. It's all hidden behind the veil.
Magic's not kind.
Good point. She's sharp.
Sharp like a point.
And you're much taller than I am. You're about as tall as Apollo.
I'm tall?
No.
Oh. So that means it was probably like an adult. Probably a man.
What, you're saying a woman couldn't have done it?
No.
Could it be him?
Yeah, Paulo.
Yeah. Could have been Emma.
Why would anyone attack you, Lemiwa?
For the cocoon.
Is
Oh,
it counting
sorry.
the antenna or not?
The detective asked me this too. And to her I give the same answer I give you. I do not know. Could it possibly be the guy she accused of murder?
No.
They would never.
Well, they call it Borginian.
But it's actually Swedish.
Must only be found in Borginia. For certain, all in Borginia know these.
So it's like your version of Swedish meatballs.
Virginian cocoons.
It's a cocoon, so do you get silk from it?
I do not know the details. I'm very sorry to say.
I thought you said that all in Borginia knew of these, except for those who have memory loss.
There is one fact I do know about the cocoon, though. Something that all in Borginia know.
Was that?
The cocoons. They are not to be taken out of the country. If someone does and is caught, they will be put to death.
Jesus.
To death?
Huh. Why?
Yeah. I do not know. Yet if Interpol was involved, I am sure there is a good reason.
But this is just a piece of plastic.
Trucy,
Yeah?
it's a sample.
And?
This is plastic. The other one, no!
No!
Sneakily puts this into Emma's bag of Snickers.
Oh no.
Want to see what
She
happens?
paints it brown first.
You just had a munch, swish.
You think she looks at the Snickers before she eats them? Nah, she's
No.
just tossing them in there.
Inhaling.
My headcanon is that there actually is a bug in there, and they would be an invasive species that would take over the entire world.
Well,
They're trying to contain the bugs.
maybe.
He was
Oh, like
carrying
how
a
you're not supposed to
replica.
like bring wood across state lines.
Yeah, which I have.
Firewood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was carrying a replica, but looking for the real deal.
Also, why you shouldn't carry food and stuff like that across countries. Not that I've
Yeah,
ever done that.
yeah.
But I wanna.
That's my best guess.
So that's what he was up to?
Tracking down Borginian cocoon smuggling.
Smuggling.
Do you think this was their way of saying, how could we say they were trading drugs without saying they were trading drugs?
Smuggling.
I like invasive bugs. I know they're like rare bugs.
Screw you.
Like,
Smuggles
probably can't-
booze into Pennsylvania.
No.
The what?
Grape juice.
Great juice.
Yeah.
I swear, officer, it's just grape juice. It seems I was mocked.
Marked?
Mocked.
Marked?
Life changed
How
for
fast
me
were
with
you
the
going?
popularity of my songs. I began to travel around the world.
Ah, so you could have brought those Virginian cocoons with you.
On my trips, yes. That was probably the suspicion.
And so the Choose was placed as an undercover agent to look into it.
Thought Ping, the vacuum sealed guitar.
Ah, yeah.
Virginia, a
Smuggled.
small, sheltered country.
I think it was Magic.
tell me why.
Gramarye was the one who did it.
From Europe, right in the middle of the smack of the dab. Not many of our people venture into the world outside.
Is that why they suspected you?
But Mr. Lachus wasn't a Virginian, was he? He was an Interpol agent, which means
And there's
He
never
was
been
French.
a Virginian Interpol agent.
We all know
They're from
that.
the beautiful country of Interpol.
yeah.
Mhm.
Right,
That-
Apollo.
They're from Barbie Land.
Must be some reason why Virginia doesn't want those cocoons getting out. Something scary enough that even Interpol got involved.
Huh? Like what?
They're too delicious.
Oh. How could such a tiny ball of thread cause such a commotion?
Cocoon smuggling.
I was like, you're doing something. I can tell you.
Nah. Mr. the Truth had let me one Mart. It couldn't be her, though.
No,
She's
couldn't
blind.
be. I would
Huh?
never betray my country that I love.
For
and have so many
money.
fond childhood memories with.
You don't have any childhood memories.
Shut up.
There's one other person I need to talk to, and I can't talk to them. Thank you for talking to us, Lemiwa.
It was the least I could do.
Actually, I have another request.
If it is within my power.
I need an interpreter. Someone who speaks Virginian.
Oh, okay.
Apollo?
Would you come with us if you're well enough?
I see. Yes. Yes, of course. I shall accompany you.
Huh?
Trucy,
Where are we
Trucy,
going?
you've been replaced.
No!
Haha! I have finally gained a taller one. Oh, fine. Come on, Trucy. We're about to get to the bottom of this.
Parades around town with Lemuel on his arm.
Look out how she is. Look out how she is.
What?
It's July.
Machi, we came to talk to you about your case, which you totally understand.
True, so you can stay here at the Miraculous Clinic. Don't.
No.
Oh,
Machi.
oh,
Could you interpret for us a little more? What did it say? What did it say? What did it say?
Yes.
Machi, like you talked about when we first met and how you lied. When we still thought that you were lying. Now we know the truth. You can see, right?
I was completely fooled myself.
Machi. Isn't there another secret you're hiding from us?
Wait, Monsieur Tani. What do you mean by secret?
Oh, that, you know, it's a hidden detail they don't want us to know. Oh, what do you mean by secret? Well...
This gun!
Done.
This gun I found.
I really want to present it.
No, present the plastic thing.
Oh, the transmitter and the piano?
No, not that.
Not that?
The cocoon.
The replica.
Oh, yes.
All right.
What does this taste like? Oh, if I'm not mistaken, you know something about this, don't you? Ah, my bracelet told me the truth.
Hey, you got a reaction. A big one.
Machi, you didn't. I mean...
Truce and I are trained to see people's uncertainty. We didn't need that here. Not that we would have needed any training to see that one.
Monsieur Tani, please tell me what this is all about.
Let me please interpret! Words!
Very well, Monsieur Tani.
I know that you know something about this bioreaction. If you won't tell me, I might have to give it to the prosecution and have them look into it. Thank you, Lambo.
He asked you to wait. Do not be so hasty.
Oh, I am always hasty.
Machi?
Dear?
Dear.
Or an antelope,
It's a
it
goat.
passes.
Maybe a goat. Do you know everything?
Yes! Everything! Well, sort of.
Have them tell us about it.
Blah. Blah.
Very well.
So about this gun.
Look at the gun, Machi. Tell us
Gun.
the truth, Machi.
Can I see your shoulder?
Mashi, he is upset he could not speak with you.
Well, let's hear him out before he gets grumpy, Apollo.
So about our badge.
He doesn't care.
Communicates
What is-
exclusively in older gen Pokemon cries.
Which is going to
What
be
is this
confusing considering
cocoon,
they're used
anyway?
for multiple.
The cocoon, the silk, is a potent cure.
A cure?
Oh, must be you're accused of some kind of disease. Like drug addiction.
It's a cure for
Sure it is.
incuritis.
No.
A cure for incuritis?
They gotta get a new name.
Bonitis.
I feel like Apollo would just go like, okay, what's it actually though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
cure, why keep it in Virginia like that? Just think of all the lives they could save by sharing the medicine.
Think of all the money we could make by withholding the medicine. I do not understand the reasons myself.
Okay, well, at least now there's, you know, what it is. A cure. And Mr. Latus was after cocoon smugglers to stop the cure?
Yes.
Wait. Wait. Machi, you sick?
Mashi, you weren't.
Oh, that kind of sick.
He couldn't be a smuggler. He's so little.
So little.
He's so little.
Crime.
Well, you're only 15 and you're sort of a magician, aren't you?
And we've also had lawyers and, or rather, not lawyers, but the prosecutors at the same age.
No.
Well, that's true. I am sort of a magician.
She said sort of. Oh, to have a copy of that on the security camera tape.
Well, Machi, are you a smuggler?
He won't tell me.
First he plays blind. Now he plays dumb.
I wonder if he is dumb.
Like he can't. Well, we've heard him speak. We know he's not dumb.
Oh. Do you think he brought a cocoon here to sell it to someone? Machi really did bring one into the country. Was he planning on making a deal for its sale?
I can't go home.
Can't go home.
Blue?
I can't go home to Virginia. I do not want to go home. The penalty for taking a cocoon from Virginia is death.
That's right, it's punishable by death!
D-E-A-T-R. No.
Probably F-E-A-R.
About the case? What about the case?
He wants to tell us about Latushi's death?
This meeting's over? Perhaps? Yeah.
What?
Darian!
What do you mean? This thing wasn't even over yet!
There's a call from Machi from the Virginian Embassy.
Uh-oh.
This meeting is over. Sorry.
And so is the Machi.
There's not much left of him.
Oh! Give us 5 more minutes!
Oh,
Then
got
we
him.
can call him back after that!
Sorry, no go. Come on, piano boy, we're leaving.
Darian, wait!
I never liked you. Either of you.
Oh, so you're a bad guy.
I never liked your hair.
That's okay. You don't have to like it.
Because I do. And that's all that matters.
Darn it, we were so close. He was about to tell us. Hey, Apollo.
Yes, Jay?
Why did he feel the need to say that before he left?
He doesn't like you.
Like, what?
This is a bit of a dig.
What the heck?
No.
He's
Don't
just
like
kind
that
of an
guy.
extra.
You went against him.
Wow.
He wanted to
Now
take
that
the
we have
little
this time together, fuck you.
You know, now that we speak face to face in this police station, fuck off!
Yeah. I'm in my element. I hate you. Yeah, he didn't want us to hear what Machi had to say.
Apollo.
And there's gonna be one reason why. He's also
Why is
looking at-
everyone ignoring me?
Oh, sorry. This is it. I know who I'm after now. Have it tomorrow in Kjort.
In Kjort,
Dude, to be continued?
to be continued.
To be continued.
Continued
I'm
to be.
really good at not being suspicious, dude.
Dude, I'm gonna save it a new slot for once.
Good.
Ah.
I didn't get to do it enough yesterday, you see.
That's fair.
You're not gonna call me. You're not gonna call me out, Jay.
Oh, wait. About what?
I didn't get to save it in enough slots yesterday.
Happy July.
Oh, you want me to call you out because there was only 10 slots?
Yes.
I don't agree with you. I'm not gonna. You have no power cord here. I will not call you.
Well, you see, you're wrong. I do have power here.
You will not be.
There he goes.
You can't kick Apollo.
Dare you? I have priority here.
You do.
If you do, then take away his power.
No.
Oh yeah.
Do it.
No.
You have that power.
So
Nice.
many buttons though.
Well, this is it.
Today's the day it all goes down.
And we'll definitely finish this trial today.
There won't be any surprise witnesses.
And here we have Gumshoe.
Ah!
Aw.
And then it was yesterday. I still think when they said lumbering in the costume, that was definitely Gumshoe.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Tell me you like my hair. My hair is so pretty. It looks so cool. Thank you. Thank you for preserving my hair.
It'll last longer.
I hate your hair.
That's too bad.
Again, I'll somewhat excuse the in between save points
I
to
won't.
be continued.
Yeah, that was new chapter. Like that's normally a place where you would stop playing for a bit.
Mm-hmm. And put it down for a little while.
Yeah.
But it still has too many flashbacks.
That's too many, yeah. I don't know why. Time to bring down a little justice with my cold of steel. Yes.
You missed the
Oh,
bang.
what was
didn't
that?
you? Jay, it was that.
It was a bang.
Oh,
It's bang.
Your Court of Steel started yelling as soon as it banged.
yeah, I do that.
He is heard but unseen.
Oh.
Mm.
Who's that talking?
Valid Gregory! I exclaimed as he walked through the door, normally.
This is certainly a character theme.
It is great, isn't it?
Great.
You aren't a witness today, are you, Uncle Fallon?
Ah ha ha ha! A preposterous proposition. How could I stand upon the stand? Why, my secrets would be free to the plucking. I might even have to sign autographs. That is why I intend to remain hidden for the entire day.
Ooh, with vanishing magic?
Yes, and my car.
Oh.
How does that work, by the way?
Indeed, I will jump on the express train and express myself to the next town over. But before I go, a word of warning.
Warning? What?
A grand grammary glamour resides in the root of all that has happened. Do not forget this truth.
Glamour?
A spell, a sorcery, a great illusion. Miss Trucy, though it pains me to part so. I need to get in line for a ticket. Farewell!
All right, bye.
Bye.
Good
That
to have
happened.
you here.
And there he goes.
Sure seems happy about that illusion thing.
Oh, big illusions are the bread and butter of a magician.
Bread and butter.
Bread and butter. Bread and butter. Bread and butter.
Bread and butter!
Yeah!
Yeah! You can't pull off a show without one. Big Illusion is always a spectacle to remember. Usually it involves cutting up things like people or elephants or the Eiffel Tower, anything really.
So he was talking about what we saw at the concert? Cryptically?
Lamiwa's disappearing act.
If I said it clear, they would have stopped me from exiting the door.
And Prosecutor Gavin's exploding guitar.
That wasn't part of the deal.
I wonder what he meant by it being the root of all that has happened.
Well, it's about time. Shall we go? Excuse me, sir. Yes. The scheduled starting time of the trial has changed. The trial will not be commencing until 10:30 a.m. Sorry for the inconvenience. Huh? Did something happen? This is the first. It was by the judge's request. Some urgent personal business.
What personal business would a judge have?
Oh, great. They stayed up too late last night watching courtroom dramas. Apparently, he's visiting the hospital again. The hospital? I believe it was mentioned in the Chief Justice's son is unwell.
Oh.
Judge Junior. Apparently, his condition worsened considerably this morning. The Chief Justice's son?
Oh, that's right. Remember yesterday morning? The judge said he had to go visit him after the trial.
There's an article about it in the newspaper!
Incuritis.
Ugh.
Disease strikes closer to home than ever before.
First case in the country. Or in country.
Incuritis.
Uh-oh. That rings true. If you care to read about it yourself, buy your own copy!
Nah, we'll just be taking this one.
Incuritis? Where have I heard that before?
Apollo.
I'll let you read that article for us, Apollo.
Just can't think of it.
Just leave the TV guide page to me.
Wow, remember TV guides?
Yeah.
Remember TV?
I have one in the
Yeah.
other room.
Try not to lose the page with the funnies on it if you can. I want to see what Garfield's up to.
Yeah, Apollo's a big Garfield fan. Maybe
Huge fan of Garfield cards.
Nick, a known Heathcliff fan is profoundly disappointed.
Hagar the Horrible.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
what I think of the Viking.
We respect Hagar the Horrible in this house.
Yeah,
Is that what it's called in other places?
Hagar? Yeah.
Yeah.
Please tell me what it's called in Norway.
Hold
I
on.
need to know.
Let me just make sure I'm actually thinking of this. Yeah!
Phoenix reads Calvin and Hobbes. Yes, best answer.
Oh, he does.
Oh yes.
Absolutely.
Hold on, real quick.
I had all of them. I love that comment.
Korrekt and Harbalna.
All right.
What's that?
Huh?
Okay,
Gesundheit?
let's translate. This is very important.
Mm-hmm.
Hagar the Horrible.
This is not Croatian, this is Norwegian. Stubborn.
Hagar the Stubborn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Can we read that
Guys.
newspaper article? that
No.
we just got?
Dragoni, I was just about to say that Gumshoe is a Marmaduke fan.
That's all we're
Okay.
getting.
There's nothing. Okay.
I don't know who we're talking to first, so I guess I'll start with the judge. My apologies for the delay. Court is now in session for the trial of... how do you say this name again?
Marchi Tabai. Our suspect for Fortissimo.
Right. It's his trial in any case.
The defense is prepared, Your Honor?
Hey, Wander, I need to ask. Does this make sense?
Our suspect Fortissimo
This
means
doesn't
very
make...
loud.
Yeah, it does! I needed another musician to be like, this doesn't work.
That just means very loud.
Somebody call out Clavier, please.
Maybe he's being sarcastic.
Probably.
Defense, yeah, still ready. We're ready, rocking it.
The prosecution is ready to rock.
You would. Is something wrong, Your Honor?
What could be wrong?
What could possibly
What
be
could
wrong right
possibly-
now?
No. Well, yes.
It's just I've been friends with the Chief Justice since we were students.
How many decades ago?
It pains me to see him going through such a difficult time.
Incuritis, was it? That article said that there's no known cure.
Herr Judge, let me say with all honesty, I feel your pain. But now is not the time for tears. Now is the time for the law.
Indeed.
Didn't the Chief Justice also have access to that whole shipping thing that Gavin used? Wouldn't the Chief Justice also have access to that like shipping company that Gavin used to send the guitar?
You're not allowed to remove the silk from Virginia.
Right, exactly. I'm talking like
Smuggling.
out of desperation.
We left off at quite the juncture yesterday.
Yeah, all right, we'll do it. I asked Interpol about that number.
IPXX 314206. The agent registered under this number was Romain Latisti. Thanks for looking into that, Detective Percent. It's a great help. Oh, no problem at all, Your Honor. I'll just be leaving now. Yep.
Wait, it was just no. It was him. I'm sure of him.
It was
Flashback.
him. You say it is him?
Talking to Mr. Ladouce when I heard the gunshots fired. It was him. It was Mr. Darion.
Oh
Speaking
shit,
of-
dude, you wouldn't say that.
Sorry, speaking that loudly is the Buffaloes to their job.
No way.
Darion.
Doria!
Doria.
Ah!
Quite a sensational ending. Who would have thought Darian would guest star in the season cliffhanger? As a suspect.
I asked the prosecution to look into this matter. Please tell the court your findings.
Darian Crescent is a member of my band, the Gaviners. He's also a detective, making the current charges serious indeed. Yet after investigation, I have found no cause to alter our case, or file new charges.
And your reason is?
Weren't you aware, Herr Forehead?
No.
He has an impeccable alibi.
An alibi?
Well, you see, an alibi is... Let us review the facts again, shall we? The concert held on the night of the shooting was in 3 sets. The Gaviners ripped up the stage during the first set. For the second set, our guest took center stage. The only performers appearing were myself, Lamera, and Machi, and along with the drummer and bassist, for a total of 5. The shooting in the dressing room, however, took place during the third set. Lamera and the defendant, Machi Tabai, had left the stage at that point. And the Gaviners were already rocking. This is when the 2 shots rang out at the scene of the crime. Shots heard by Detective Emma Sky, mind you.
And Apollo. You heard them too, right?
I sure did. Ears are still ringing.
Furthermore, Lamera herself witnessed the moment of the crime. Well, perhaps I would say she heard the moment of the crime. When she claims to have heard Mr. Latouche and Detective Crescent talking.
But that's impossible. Detective Crescend was...
Precisely. The Detective Crescent was on stage getting his groove on, no less. Voila! A perfect alibi!
Does the defense have anything to add to this?
That's true. When I heard those gunshots, he must have been on stage. There's something here that doesn't quite add up.
It appears the defense has no objections. I believe we can safely say that Darian Crescend's alibi has been acknowledged.
Which means that Lamera was sadly mistaken. Her testimony cannot be true.
Very well. Of course, if we disregard her testimony. Then I see no evidence keeping us from declaring a verdict. If indeed there are no objections.
Uh-oh, Apollo. If he declares a verdict now...
We win!
Yeah, but Prisoner Gavin's case is airtight! No, I might have been lying to protect Machi. How can I rely on her testimony? What about yesterday in the detention center?
Okay, this will be just read earlier.
This meeting's over. Blah, 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 blah. Look at me.
Wait, I just looked at a zipper. You're not gonna be Marina.
No.
Litter, I appreciate you doing the Animal Crossing thing too, because I was doing it while I was muted.
Machi was trying to tell us something. I know it. The only thing I can do is ask him under oath.
Very well. The court finds the defendant, what was his name again?
Hold on, Apollo. You're trying to ask a witness under oath to not lie.
Uh-huh.
How often has that worked for you?
It will one day, and I really want it.
Objection!
Your Honor!
No, that wasn't it. It was something like Marquis or Mr. Justice?
Oh, Your Honor, before you declare a verdict, I would like to call another witness.
Exactly who else do you need to hear from?
A witness who, until now, has not been given a chance to speak in court. Because he doesn't speak English.
You don't mean.
Uh-huh. The case demands defendant Machi Tobaye to the stand.
What? But he doesn't speak English.
We'll use an interpreter.
No! Interpreter, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. I only speak a few phrases such as I love you and where's the toilet?
The defense would like to request a Lemiwa as the interpreter.
Lamiwa? But there's a possibility she's protecting the defendant.
But she'll be interpreting for the defendant. Why would she lie?
This is most unusual.
Bravo, Herr Forehead.
Uh-huh.
Herr Judge, the prosecution agrees with the defense's request. If Lamera lies, I'll be able to tell. Even my limited knowledge of the language should be enough for that.
Well, if both prosecution and defense are for this, I see little cause for refusal.
Finally, some progress.
Bailiff, Bopaleaf, rather, please show
Thank
the
you!
defendant and Lamiwa to the witness stand. There they are.
We're all
Just
here.
Smushed in there.
I suppose it's the first time for everything. Shall we proceed? Your name to begin with, if you would, Lamera.
Yes.
This case is just a massive pile of conflict of interests.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think there's a single one, including us, who doesn't have a conflict of interest.
This lady's getting a lot of screen time.
She is.
He says Machi Tobaye, the defendant.
This is certainly a first for this courtroom.
Is it really? Having an interpreter?
Not that we really needed an interpretation of that message in particular.
So far so good.
Usually everyone has spoken English whenever they were here.
Very well. Mr. Justice, if you would.
I might. If I would what, Your Honor?
What? You called the defendant to the stand, did you not?
I might have.
What would you have him testify about?
What do I want him to testify about? I haven't thought that far ahead yet.
Apollo,
I'll get there.
aren't you going to ask him about what he was about to tell us yesterday?
How can I if I don't know what he was saying?
Excuse me a moment, if I might speak.
Yes, Lamiwa?
Just now, Machi said there is something about which he wishes to testify.
Machi wants to testify something? What could it be?
What sort of testimony is he talking about?
One moment, please.
The suspense is killing me.
What?
What?
Well, Lamiwa?
According to Machi, he has proof of his innocence.
What?
This is a surprise.
Yahoo! Victory, Apollo! We did it!
This is sounding too good to believe, and I know what that usually means.
What does it mean, Apollo? Share with
Nothing
the
is
class.
fine. I'm
How
fine.
could
You're
this
fine.
possibly go wrong for us,
This is
Apollo?
fine. This is good. No, I have no Fine.
Don't cry, Apollo. It'll be
No.
fine. You're fine.
It's gonna be
Fine.
okay, Apollo. It's alright. Well, if that's true, then this is vital testimony. Lamiwa, I mean Machi. Please testify to the court.
Very well. He says that the word of Mr. Latwis's death came as a great shock. But if the killing truly followed the lyrics of my song, that is, he could not have done it. He says that because the lyrics are in English, he does not understand them.
Finally, we get to this point.
I see. He wouldn't have understood the English lyrics to the song. That would prevent him from following them so closely.
I wonder what he meant by proof. Why, he would only have to ask Lamira to know the meaning of that song.
I mean, what? Did you ever explain the lyrics of that song to him?
I did tell him generally what the song was about, but never in so much detail, and he never asked.
Has my oft-repeated warning already fled that forehead? Lamira might be protecting the witness.
Well, anyway, let us proceed to the cross-examination. Mr. Justice, if you would.
I would.
You would.
Yes, Your Honor. Something's hidden in that testimony. I know it. You trust my bracelet to tell me where. It worked yesterday, it'll work today. Right, bracelet? What did I get you again?
Oh, that's all we can do.
Oh.
Well, we can press, but you know.
Where? Were Machi and Mr. Lechu's close?
Yes, after we traveled around the world.
Lamira, this is Machi's class examination, not yours.
But I knew the answer.
This is a court of law. We'll play by the book.
I understand.
When Prosecutor Gavin's tough, he's really tough.
Mashi says he was very good friends with Mr. Otus. Mr. Otus was always a gentleman, never angry. We got along quite well. I never dreamed something like this would happen.
The guitar serenade, correct?
Yes, the crime followed the lyrics of the song. The theft of the keyring, the burning the guitar, and the bullet. This is why it could not have been me.
By could not have done it, you mean?
It is very simple. Mashi could not have done all the things that happened that day. For all those things followed the song lyrics closely.
Wouldn't it be difficult for him to perform without knowing the meaning of the lyrics?
He didn't know what the song was about, its mood, shall we say. This was enough to play by. I told him it was a song about a guitar in love.
It's not actually the guitar that's in love, strictly speaking.
Oh, perhaps I misunderstood.
Ah, no, not really. Yours is also a valid interpretation.
Death
Good
of the
save.
author.
Lost in translation. Okay.
No, it is my fault. I am too used to singing in Borginian. It is much easier than trying to understand these English lyrics.
Yay! I knew he was innocent.
I believe he is Sutrusi. I do.
What's wrong, Apollo? You got a tummy ache or something?
Something's hidden in that testimony. If it's the truth, I'll find it.
Which statement do you guys don't like?
Didn't know the lyrics?
This is a pretty solid statement.
I still think that he secretly knows English, but that wouldn't be good for our case.
Yeah.
Should
We're
I
trying to find
proceed?
a lie they're telling right now?
We're trying to perceive
Our
something.
witness?
Oh yeah, we have
Yeah.
to be using the bracelet.
Yeah.
So then maybe if this is the suspicious one, let's just check it out.
It seems the most suspicious.
Well, his
Aye.
eyes.
Okay.
Witty.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, his eyes are open.
Oh!
They move.
They
They
move.
move.
Damn it! But they moved.
They moved. We saw your eyes move.
Your fucking
like that.
eyes.
Yeah, you got a little unsure there for a second.
Your eyes. Give them to me.
Move.
Gotcha.
Machi. You can't fool my eyes. Translate this exactly.
Do you need though?
Yeah. You glanced towards her the very moment that Mora said the word English. Why? And don't bother interpreting that. He understands me.
Oh?
Machi, tell me the truth. You understand English, don't you?
What are you saying? Of course he can.
Must he continue this charade?
Mr. Justice, Machi says this. I know the word English.
Huh?
Before coming to this country, he heard me speaking English. He learned the name for this language, that is all.
Feasible. I mean, what? Give me a break!
Is that such an unusual word to understand? Do you not know Espanol, for instance?
No. Well, yeah, but...
I'm sorry, but he truly does not understand your language.
Well, explain this. How does he know the crime followed the lyrics?
Have you always been such a suspicious-minded lad?
It is my job.
It is simple. So simple it hardly requires an explanation. He read about it in the newspaper.
Oh, the Borginian one?
Oh, the
newspaper?
Virginia newspaper that didn't even go over that theory.
Ah.
He can read. Oh wait, no, yeah, he can
Right.
read. That's right.
You can see.
I keep forgetting that he can see.
Right.
Yeah.
He
Me
can
too.
fight.
He can sing. It's a Borginian Daily Bugle. You can buy it in this country these days, you know. They have already begun a report about this case in their homeland.
I was right.
What is wrong, Monsieur Justice? Your eyes are quite fierce all of a sudden. Oh.
Machi is lying. It's time to show them proof that he's lying.
So
So.
fierce.
We just do
Does
this, right?
it mention the lyrics?
I'm not even gonna like
Ha.
consult you guys on that
Yeah.
one.
I have here a Borginian newspaper, the Borginian Daily Bugle, as a matter of fact. Indeed, there is a feature article about this case. Could you read this for me, Machi? Do it. That's right, as it mentioned the lyrics.
What? What is this all about?
This boy keeps lying to me!
Stop
Sorry,
being
Machi.
angry.
No.
Okay,
No, no,
fine.
no.
You can
Just
stay
be
angry.
frustrated.
But look at Jay. He's gonna pop a vein.
I'm gone. I'm gonna bite him. Do it.
So angry.
Sorry, Machi. You couldn't have read about this lyrics in the Borginian newspaper! Good.
Goodbye, Hell Dimension. What does this mean?
But I don't see how it's possible. Ah, I know. You must have heard the lyrics when the police were doing their questioning, yeah.
Not possible. The subject of the lyrics was not brought up in the police questioning.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
You're very far away and quiet?
What?
No?
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 Wait,
No.
damn it, it's on my
No.
end.
Yeah.
9?
Headphone issue.
Ah. I read the full report myself.
So lyrics weren't in the newspaper and the police didn't mention them. The only place you could have heard them was in this courtroom. In English, no less.
The witness will explain himself.
Machi says. He says.
Yes?
It is true I read the newspaper, but this is not where I learned of the lyrics. I was mistaken. Now I remember.
You remember?
He says he heard the lyrics from me.
Wait, what?
Is this true, Lamiwa?
I love how they never let us linger on that phase of Apollo.
Yes, I'm afraid I had forgotten it myself.
Then it looks like her forehead's been jumping to conclusions again.
It seems so, yes.
No! I was on to something, I know it! I can't let this champ slip away to help prove that he's not innocent!
Time is an issue
Shit!
today, Mr. Justice. Are you finished with the cross-examination?
I don't know anymore.
What are you going to do, Apollo?
I'm gonna keep going on with the cross-examining, and I better find an angle of attack. I'll do it. I'll find an angle, I'll poke it with my hair. Or else! My bracelet's still reacting? Your Honor, please, allow me to continue.
If you must, you must. Very well, witness.
I understand.
And so does Machi!
This is the new one.
Yeah.
Exactly how much did you explain to Machi?
This is a question for me, yes?
Yes. This interpretation thing is getting old fast.
I told him that Mr. Rotus had been killed and why he was a suspect. I told him the crimes that day followed my song.
Did you mention any particular words of the song relating to the case? Such as heart?
Yes, of course I explained this. He was quite surprised.
Yay, I knew he was innocent. This is the same text as before. Yay.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yay!
So, obviously... Oh,
Not that.
this is also new.
Not this one.
They actually didn't
No,
let me
this
skip
isn't
past
new.
it.
They didn't?
It's not new.
No,
It's not new, though.
isn't it?
No, this, is what we
This is
use
the one
bracelet
that
on
we
first.
use the bracelet on.
Yeah. So the next one is...
Yeah.
Well, proceed.
Try it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you guys want to look?
Hands!
I can't.
No hands. You're not looking
Oh.
hands.
Alright, nose.
The song. I mean, look at her.
Can we look at Lemiwa?
Oh, Lemiwa is the one. Alright, look at the throat. We know the throat thing.
Oh, I think it did that thing where her mouth stopped animating.
Oh.
So look at her throat then. Look at her throat. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Ah,
Yep.
she's frogging again.
That's a frogging.
Oh, he's up there frogging. Lemiwa. I'm currently examining Machi. Why should you be uncertain?
Me? Uncertain?
Yes, you swallowed the very moment you told the court. It was I who explained.
I see there is little point in trying to hide anything from you.
Indeed. Well, are you indeed protecting someone?
That is not a question with a simple answer.
Yes, no would suffice.
To tell the truth, I do not believe to myself.
Then allow me to answer for you. Well, you're protecting...
Gramarye!
Gramarye.
Of course.
Darian.
Why would they be
Phoenix.
protecting Darian?
Yourself.
It is obviously Emma.
Makes sense.
Protect me.
Machi?
Yeah, it's Machi.
Yeah, it's Machi.
Let me why you are protecting Machi. That's why you lied and told us that you explained how the crime followed the song. Yeah.
No.
I don't fault you for trying to help, but this is not the way. Machi, I believe you didn't do it. Really, I do trust you, somehow. But you've lied to us twice. And now you have Lemiwa lying him on your behalf. If this is going to work, you're going to have to trust me too. Your two lies cover a simple truth. You understand English. You have to. Speak the words.
Ah!
Does that count as
That's very
English?
That was a very English screen.
Yeah.
Witness, is this true? Do you understand English?
Yes. A little only.
What?
First he could see, now he can talk. And you did not know about this, Lamera?
No, I did not. It is quite a surprise.
How many secrets is this witness hiding? I'm going to shake you by the shoulders, child.
What are you doing?
Last. This is last. Is it?
I
Are
hope.
you still lying to me, Machi?
Machi, can you tell us what really happened?
No shooting. I did no shooting.
So you weren't in the dressing room when I heard those two gunshots, correct?
Apparently, the answer to that question is simple either.
I was in dressing room. Behind desk. Manager, he on floor.
Oh, which would be after the shooting, right?
Then there's voice. Voice? Our voices. Was it you and Emma, Apollo?
Oh.
So when Machi went into the dressing room, Mr. Latouche had already been shot. And then we came to the door.
Panel up high. I take off. Run away! Run away!
So it was you who escaped through the air vent after all, son of a bitch.
Ahaha! As the prosecution has upheld all along, no less. The defendant has admitted to being at the scene. Why don't we take this as a confession?
No.
No! He could have denied it that he did it. Totally.
I know shooting! Manager on floor. Already on floor.
The victim had already been shot, you say? I find it hard to believe.
Why?
The defendant understood the song lyrics. He was at the scene of the crime. This can only mean one thing. He is the shooter.
No.
Does the defendant have anything to say to this?
It's not how reasonable doubt works.
He's clammed up, Apollo.
Then let's ask Mr. Justice. Will you require any further testimony from the witness? Ooh, I like my voice there.
The answer is always yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it? Is there nothing else I can get him to testify about? Wasn't there one time where it wasn't yes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
there was one
it
thing
does
with Nick.
occasionally happen.
Yeah, usually when they're like, hey, we can actually not get anything out of this.
Yeah.
What is this cocoon anyway?
Drugs! Like the good kind, though.
Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
Machi, please! Tell us the truth for once!
No. No more speak. Not to any of you.
Speak to all.
So much for your precious trust, Herr Forehead.
Hey, you're the one who didn't believe him!
Regardless, this brings us to an impasse.
It does seem that the defense and defendant are at odds. I doubt that we are likely to learn anything more of value should this continue. I see no other course but to declare a 5-minute recess, okay? The defense will work things out with the defendant so that we might proceed. Now get out of my courtroom.
No, we stay.
Okay.
It's not even been an hour.
No.
Apollo Eustace.
That's my father.
Eustace.
That's justice. I learned how to say it before you ever want to get some.
Believe I know shooting.
Machi claims Mr. Latouche was already down on the ground when he entered the room.
Maybe it was a trap and he walked right into it.
Suddenly I hear revolver. Close. Very close. Then I hear voice.
You heard gunshots?
Yes, it's true. I hear revolver, but only sound.
Wait, you're saying you went into the dressing room? And found Mr. Latouche already dead, and then you heard gunshots? If that's true...
So you were at the scene of the crime when you heard those shots.
And you escaped through the air vent.
I know.
Huh? What do you know?
I know if I opening vent, I can leave stage and backstage.
So the vents went to both the stage and the backstage area? Is that what he means?
Hey, he's right. Look, Apollo.
Oh, this is a new diagram that we're doing.
I was like, wait a minute.
This is new?
Yeah, this is not
this
the
has
same.
the vent on it.
You cannot see it here.
Oh,
You don't
you're
see the
right,
vent
yeah.
here. Yeah.
Oh. But they kept it here.
Helpful.
Huh. Yeah. But how did you know it was connected like that?
Wait, I bet his father was the architect that designed the hall or something.
Seriously?
Yeah?
Do you really believe that?
Yeah.
Really?
Why not?
Do you think that that building is of Forginian construct?
It could be.
Could be.
Possible.
It could be.
It's possible.
It's possible.
One of their parents.
I hear this from magician.
Oh.
Magician. Because it's part of the
Don't-
trick.
Don't look at me.
A magician, huh? Banana Man.
Wario Man.
Well, at least we're clear on one thing.
He's a fan of the Minions.
No, Machi didn't shoot Mr. Latouche.
Yeah, but what does that leave us with? We're supposed to say that he went into the room and found the body, and then he heard the shots? That was not gonna go over well in the court. No, not.
Apollo, you're his defense. You're supposed to believe in whatever he says, even lies.
No.
That's what Daddy always told me.
No.
You're supposed to believe in your clients, even when they're full of shit.
Yeah.
You just believe in their lies, you just believe in the clients.
Huh. I'll just pretend you misheard him. Every time. So, what do we do?
You're sure you won't testify, Machi? No talking. No. Well, it was worth a shot.
That cocoon. Of course. He's scared.
After that, I'm scared too.
You have no reason to be scared.
I don't like the way I remember things in here. Oh well.
We don't
I
like how
guess-
often you remember them.
Stop remembering things.
Okay.
Stop forgetting.
I forgot. I guess we'll just have to try a different approach. Voices in my head.
Never.
That's the spirit, Apollo. So, what's your plan?
Is this the prequel to Spirit of Justice?
Justice?
It is actually, yes.
Yes.
Oh my god. I just got why it's
Crazy.
called Spirit of Justice. God damn it.
You did?
It wasn't until
Why
like
is it-
Spirit Apollo. Because it's
Why?
Apollo's spirit. The spirit of
Yeah,
justice.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's good.
Oh.
That's good.
That makes sense. If Machi won't testify about it, we'll just have to get someone else to testify. Like the magician.
Someone else?
I think we're out of time. Let's get back in there before the Boffley starts pontificating at me again.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. July.
Oh, that was actually 5 minutes.
It's July.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was 23
Somehow.
when we started. I thought it was gonna be like just
Alright.
round up. No.
I don't know. Court is now back in session. Mr. Justice, have you sorted things out with the defendant?
Yes, Your Honor. We had a good talk.
That's good.
What about your memory?
Very
Tom?
well. So, will he testify?
Your Honor, the defendant will not testify.
What?
Shame. Never thought it was your big chance to turn the case around.
Me too.
Actually, it is. The defense had to approach this case from a different angle, Your Honor.
A different angle?
What is your favorite size of dollar bill?
The usual one.
Okay. Here's a Washington.
All right, you may.
It's my only Washington.
Damn.
His last
know.
Washington.
Yeah.
The
now it's
last
mine.
Washington.
Okay.
The last
Do I still
one.
have to testify?
I don't know what else we're gonna do.
Oh no. Well, if Machi won't testify, then I know who will. Washington. I would like to cross-examine the witness in this case. The other one. Leniwa.
Let me wah.
Why?
What are you up to now?
I'm not
I
sure.
thought we determined yesterday that Lamora's testimony is insubstantial. There's nothing you can't.
Leniwa was taken to the hospital yesterday with injuries.
What happened?
She was assaulted, Your Honor.
Assaulted?
Peppered with pain. Someone wanted Lemiwa dead. Thankfully, she was able to save herself.
What? I heard
don't
no
know why I
such
didn't tell
report.
Oh.
How?
Emma was there.
Emma hates
well.
me at the moment.
Yeah, I think we have our
True.
answer. Prosecutor Gavin. Why would anyone be out to kill Emiwa? Can you think of a reason?
Well,
I think of how she's known in our country. A singer from overseas who doesn't speak English, yes? Yet someone tried to keep her mouth shut. Who could that have been?
You don't think.
Not often.
I'm sad to say I do think every now and then.
I do. It was the same person who shot Mr. Natus. The killer was afraid of her, and afraid of what she might say. The defense believes that something was hidden in her testimony yesterday. Something that the killer doesn't want getting out.
so I'm to understand that this is what you are saying. Namely, that there is a nugget of truth in Lamora's testimony. A nugget we have yet to uncover.
Exactly.
If Lamiwa was attacked, this has serious implications. Very well. There were some vague points in her testimony during yesterday's trial. Perhaps we did not inquire as deeply as we might have into some. Sure. The court will hear Lemiwa's testimony once more.
Bitches! I'm back.
Did you swear at me?
Probably.
It means something else in Virginian.
I speak a little, you know. I lied when I said I only knew where's the
It's
toilet.
an uncommon word.
How many people are lying?
Everybody is lying.
Listen, Headphonehead. I need to know when people are swearing at me. I must apologize.
You are a tourist. We won't teach you all the good swears.
Gavin,
Yes,
Gavin?
Headphonehead?
you'll know soon
No, what?
when someone is swearing at you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Damn.
What does that mean? English is my third language.
Oh,
What's
that
your
makes sense.
first?
German.
Yeah.
What's your second?
I was gonna say music.
Japanese. We must ask you to stand again and speak.
You need not apologize. I know that the Machi is innocent. And I will do all that I can until the court realizes this.
Let's review your testimony from yesterday. You told us you heard 2 gunshots and the shooter's voice through the window. And that voice belonged to Darian Crescend, yes?
That is correct.
At which point I proved she could not be correct. She couldn't have heard any of those things. The small window at the scene was closed and was found to be quite soundproof.
Oh.
Please don't
have
interrupt
nothing
me
to
when I'm Please don't interrupt me when I'm examining the witness.
No.
You have nothing to say to that, Mr. Justice?
Processing. I don't know exactly what yet, but I do know there's something there.
There is, it seems, much you do not know.
And yet, it is my duty to hear him out. Perhaps the witness would be so kind as to testify once more to the court. That almost went over my head.
I like sassy judge. Of course, Your Honor. I was on my way from the stage to the backstage exit. That's when I heard them, Mr. Latus and the detective. I heard the faint sound of a gunshot and stopped. Then I heard another gunshot. There was the smell of gunpowder, I knew I must tell someone, but I was in a hurry, so I kept moving past this small window.
I feel like this is the one we should press.
Pretty much the same as yesterday's testimony.
I am sorry. I am not used to speaking much in this language. Perhaps my descriptions are lacking in some way. Yet everything I have said here is the truth.
Then it is my distinct displeasure to say this. What you have said to have happened is impossible.
Do I have to repeat myself? The man was attacked because of this testimony.
I forgot.
What? Drizzy?
Apollo. You know, for a moment there, you were pretty cool.
Only for a moment, though.
Just for a moment.
Very cool.
Maybe I do better when I try to think ahead.
This means he tries to be cool all the time.
Aww.
Sadly, he fails all the time.
Not even an eye patch could make him cool.
Very well, Mr. Justice. Look good with the knife. I don't know
Yes.
if I'll ever see that. Perhaps you can coolly cross-examine the witness?
And you ruined it, Judge.
Huh?
Is something wrong?
I know I said hold it. She's saying the same thing as before.
Mr. Justice?
Sorry, it's nothing. Please continue with your testimony.
Now I know what they mean about the reckless youth of these days.
I'm gonna wreck it.
The one in red over there is the shining example, Herr Judge.
Shut up, dude.
You're the last person who should be pointing fingers, Mr. Rockstar.
Hold on. There's actually something I need to find out now that I just started thinking of. Wait. I can't look at the testimony or court record?
The court record? Huh.
Oh wait.
Yeah, there you go.
24.
Yeah.
How old was
Got it.
Apollo?
Well, we set up the 25. We discovered that the
Oh, yeah.
is actually younger. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Darian Crescent.
I did not know his name at the time. But yes, it was him. The one who took the stand yesterday.
How many times do I need to remind you that that's impossible?
Quiet, you.
There is no way you could have heard him.
Apollo was 22?
But he said that he was Emma's age, and Emma's 25.
Maybe like roughly.
Maybe.
But because the window at the scene was closed? Is that why?
Of course.
Apollo, if we keep asking the same questions as yesterday, we won't get anywhere.
Was it closed?
She's right. I can try a different angle? What were they talking about?
I want to know what they were
Hear
talking about.
else.
I don't know if she would have been able to hear that.
Should we ask
Yeah,
that?
that would be a good idea. Leon, did you by any chance remember what they were saying to each other? If so, please tell us.
I have given it much reflection, but
I was afraid of this. She doesn't remember.
I only heard one phrase clearly.
A whole phrase?
That's
What is
evidence.
You remember something that was said?
Why did you think yesterday?
Although my memory is clear, I was afraid to speak. You see, I did not understand what was said.
Oh, this could be it. The clue I've been waiting for. Don't be about soup. Don't be about soup. What did he say?
It was the other man speaking, not Monsieur Latouche.
The shooter, then. Carrion Crescent.
Well, what did he say?
It's over. Press the switch now.
Switch? And the shooter said this to the victim, Mr. Latouche.
I thought it quite strange myself afterward.
It is a mystery. What could it possibly mean? Mr. Justice, care to shed some light on this?
I mean, sure, I would be delighted to. It's very, very vital. Maybe we could just add that to the testimony.
Maybe, Apollo?
Let's see you do better!
Psh, I could do way better than you.
So, do we want to
Small
just
window, I heard a
like...
voice say press the switch
Yes, you do.
now.
You mean this switch?
You talk about that switch?
Is this the switch where we should end it on?
I think it
It
might
might be.
Press
Yeah.
the switch.
Okay, I'm pressing the switch.
Uh-huh.
You press the switch. You have so many profiles.
Don't
many.
worry about these.
What? The
Why
man
do-
of
why do you
save
have so many?
files also has profiles? I'm so shocked.
Listen, these are very useful for my Smash lock because making a
Oh,
new
that's
fresh
right.
save file
Oh,
was a
that's
pain in the
right.
ass. So I just made all of these
Right.
ones. So we have this one where I tried to do a pacifist Breath of the Wild run. It did not last long. And then this one is my sister's, and these are just other filler ones.
Okay.
It had a function.
Sure.
I think I just have the main one and then a Japanese one so I can access the Japanese eShop.
I have a main one, a Japanese one, a European one, and I think at one point I had an Australian one.
I think I only have two. One for me and
Aussie
Hannah.
Lunar.
I think I also have an American one because I remember
Oh,
when we
yeah.
played Ninjala, we learned there was region lock.
Weird.
This weirdest thing.
Oh yeah, Ninjala.
That game fell off so hard.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
forgot
Sorry about that.
about
But
it.
it got so many crossovers for some reason.
It got so many crossovers with like
Yeah.
anime and stuff, but like
Yeah.
They had one with Demon Slayer.
They did.
yeah.
I remember
Oh.
There was a Hatsune Miku one even,
that. Wow.
All right.
Probably more.
but yeah, way
Imagine.
more. I just don't
Yeah.
care about that game at all.
I don't think we know what we're doing Friday.
Yeah,
It says something, but
The schedule right now says we are doing Princess Peach Showtime, but unfortunately
Oh,
we are
yes.
going to have to reschedule that.
Yeah.
So something else will be happening Friday. We don't
Yeah,
know what yet,
something for your eyeballs.
I will
Yeah.
probably do an early practice stream that day, though.
Yes,
Alrighty.
That makes sense.
It is now a week until I leave, so
No.
nerves.
Get it?
Don't be nervous.
I'm sure
What
it's
do you
gonna go great.
But what if I have nerves of steel? Wait, that's supposed to have chords.
Well,
Never
listen,
mind.
you've gotten first place now. You've gotten second place. Now you can go for third place.
Yeah.
But hey, I've also gotten second to last. What if I go last instead and like just then
Oh,
I've
yeah,
worked
there you
myself
go.
inwards?
Yeah, it would
There
be
you
a
go.
whole new experience.
Listen,
Yeah.
I think your new goal should be to get every single placement
Yeah.
possible over all the years.
Let's go!
You've already got first and second place covered. Those are the hardest ones.
I only got
Yeah.
Now
second
you
to
just work
last.
backwards.
Well,
Only
Alright.
one.
Now you gotta get last. You gotta go there and you have to suck your ass off.
No, I don't want to.
I don't like how I said that.
good night, everybody.
Good night. What kind of soup was it?
It was sweet
No,
soup.
it's swish soup,
Swish.
blind soup, lying soup. Lying
Lying.
soup.
There's so many lies.
Cool,
It's a
Apollo.
lie.
The soup is a lie. Ugh.
It was indeed
La,
that
la, la,
soup.
la, soup.